Hey, this is Jim with Dieselgeek, and today I'm going to show you how to convert your stock square-headed cable end over to a high-performance cable end to be used with the Dieselgeek Sigma shifter or your own shifter. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to start with a cable end that is square-headed. This is a square-headed cable end. It has usually a cylindrical hole in it to go onto a pin. This is the oldest round-headed cable end that was used up until early 2001. It's completely rounded, so you can't use one of these for our inserts right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to, well, before I go there, I'm going to say that the cable end that you can use is not just the side-to-side cable end. You can use a front-to-back cable end from 2001 on also. Just got to make sure that it has the square head. So it can have a 10mm pin like this one, the bushing for a 10mm pin, or it can be the 8mm bushing like this one from the side-to-side, everything up to 2006 or 2007. So the other place where you can find the square-headed cable end is the side-to-side brackets from 2008 to 2020, really, or 2021. These work fine. You just have to get them off the pin. So to get them off of the pin, the plastic pin, there's a bump. You can see that right there. There's a bump that keeps the cable end on, and you just have to work it like this until you work it off the bump. And so once you've done that, you've removed the cable end, and then you can go and gut the cable end to prepare it for the bushings here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take one of these. This is a side-to-side cable end from early 2000s, and we're going to gut it. To do that, we're going to stick our needle nose pliers in the hole here, and we're going to grab onto the hard plastic insert, and we're going to separate it. We're going to twist and separate it from the rubber. So once we've done that, we have just rubber left. So once the hard plastic's out, you're going to go in from the bottom, and you're going to slip the pliers in between the rubber and the hard plastic shell, and then you're just going to grab the rubber. And sometimes the spring flies off, and you're just going to grab the rubber and just twist until it pops out. And so once it pops out, you have a nice shell ready for the inserts. So I'm going to go grab, actually I'm not going to go grab that ring, I'm just going to take it off of here. And if that happens, all you have to do is just put the spring back on like that, and then there's a bump right here that you need to line this notch up with, and just slip it on the 3 fingers like so until it goes on. So that's fixed and ready to go. So once you've done that, you've freed up the ring. First, let me say about the ring. This plastic is glass reinforced plastic. It's very, very tough. And on the side to side, it is under almost no load whatsoever. The front to back, you're banging into gears back and forth, and it's under load, and that's why we use an aluminum cable end. But for the side to side, they're under almost no load, maybe 2 or 3 pounds of load at the most. So it really doesn't need to be some super heavy duty billet aluminum cable end for the side to side. So that said, I'm going to go ahead and take one of the inserts, and this is Delrin, and we're going to start it in the inner ring. And you can see that there's an inner ring. There's 2 little half circles here, and the cable end is going to key onto that. I mean, the bushing is going to key onto that. And so you just get it lined up, and then once they're lined up, you can just push it on. And now you've converted the cable end over to high performance. So once you've done that, if you have a stock type shifter, you can do that, and it goes on just fine. And if you have the Sigma shifter, it goes on the same sort of pin just fine. And you're ready for installing into the car, and that's it.